So what does this mean for all of you? Some really cool things, I think. Technology is finally catching up with our heart's desire. What do I mean by that? I think that, we've all had that feeling of wanting to, seeing a situation that's going on in the world or in our community that we want to help and do something about, but we sort of don't know how to do it. We don't know, there's no person just standing there that you can give your money to, right? So that's different today. And the tools to support just putting up a crowdfunding campaign in general, but also to, to have very efficient and cost-effective payment systems, very inexpensive, are remarkably easy on crowdfunding platforms. And my favorite one is that, one of the things about crowdfunding is that it's removed a lot of the gatekeepers that have previously held people back. And what it's also done is made us sort of co-creators of what is, where we want to give our money to. So now, going forward, we have so much more control in what products enter the marketplace, because we talk with our dollars, right? We no longer have to accept what some corporation says that we should buy or have or do or think. Now we should feel much more empowered to be able to have a say in that. So there are some misconceptions about crowdfunding that I talk about all the time, and one of them is, again, Matt did allude to it, is that somehow these platforms are a shopping mall, that there are people just browsing with their credit card in their hand, just ready to sort of give money. And even if that were the case, there are so many millions of campaigns that exist that you need to, get found. And the whole concept of build it and they will come does not apply here. The other thing is platforms don't vet for fraud. This is, it's more important for you to understand this when you're on the donor end, when you're considering donating. How do you know if those campaigns that are up there are legitimate? Well, the platforms, they're very clear in their terms that they don't vet for fraud. It's up to you to do your own due diligence. So how does that happen? Okay, so this is where the whole concept of the crowd is very fascinating, because there have been several examples recently where fraudsters did launch campaigns and it was the crowd who figured it out. And how did they do that? Okay, well, part of it is, I like to think of, I think crowdfunding is very much a combination of psychology and data combined. There's this fabulous book, which I recommend,